Nick, it's my honor to be here. Thank you very much. Bob and the Nordonia Band, thank you. And Katie, thank you for the singing the national anthem, the hardest song in the English language to sing. Thank you for that. And it's a great pleasure to be here with three generations of Milani's, Arch and the mayor. And Nick, thank you for the introduction. Nick, thank you, and Rosemary Snell, my old friend, and Jeff, thank you also. My wife told me to wear a suit today, and that means my speech will be really short because it's really hot, as you know. And she said to show respect for veterans, wear a suit, so I'm wearing a suit, but thank you for that. Thank you, first of all, the veterans here, the sacrifice that you have made serving your country. Of course, we memorialize and honor the veterans who gave their lives for their country, some of whom are buried in the Northfield Macedonia Cemetery. Their tombstones tell the story of their sacrifice and of their lives. And the military history of our country in many ways is the history of our country. And the soldiers and sailors and Marines and that fought for our country and sacrificed for our country tell our military history. This past, just in the last 48 hours, 11 more servicemen and women were killed in this country, two of them from Northeast Ohio, Adam Hamilton and John Runkle, both gave their lives, just as I said, in the last 48 hours for this nation. We honor them both from Northeast Ohio, from Kent, and from West Salem, neither very far from here. And if we would for a moment bow our heads as we think of those two men. Thank you. My message will be brief. My message will be obviously important, talking about the veterans of this country and what they've given. We all celebrate Memorial Day. Sometimes, I know this is a bit like the minister, pastor, fellow Lutheran, the minister preaching to the choir, but most Americans on Memorial Day don't do what you do and come here as veterans or as those auxiliary veterans and those honoring veterans and high school bands. We do picnics, we have fun with our families, we get days off. We don't often enough think about what Memorial Day means and what Veterans Day mean. We also often don't think enough about what people who sacrificed for their country, those that are in Iraq and Afghanistan today, and other places overseas, those who are serving stateside, and of course those who have honored our flag and served. From the War of Independence to today, our military has defeated tyranny, our military has conquered totalitarianism, our military has provided humanitarian relief to many of those from all over the world who have suffered from various kinds of natural disasters and other afflictions. Learning about those who made the ultimate sacrifice helps teach us as a nation about the values of our nation: freedom and democracy, decency to our fellow men and women, and service. These values demand that we fulfill the promises we make to our veterans, that their service will be met with gratitude, and that the same energy we put into sending our men and women into battle, that we also put into honoring those men and women in terms of education and health care benefits and all that veterans have earned. It's my privilege to sit on the Senate Veterans Affairs Committee. I take that privilege and that responsibility very seriously. The first body laid to rest in the Northfield Macedonia Cemetery was in 1812. There's a story behind each tombstone, behind each flag we place by a grave of an Ohioan who gave his life to our country. These are stories of heroism and sacrifice, of selflessness, of courage, and of honor, as well as the sacrifice that families and communities also give when our men and women are overseas. But collectively, these stories telegraph a common belief in the collective good, in understanding we're all a part of something greater than ourselves. I think the students from Nordonia High School, the family and friends who are here, the veterans and the auxiliary members are here, all understand we are part of something greater than ourselves. You represent the best of Ohio and our nation. You represent the very character of our country. All of the tombstones and the flags and all the tombstones and the flags and all the veterans buried in the Northfield Macedonia Cemetery call for us to honor love of country and devotion to duty. In this solemn place on a beautiful sunny Memorial Day, we reflect on the freedoms we enjoy today because of the sacrifices made yesterday.